G'day guys, welcome back. It's turquoise day today. Turquoise, teal, black and gold. The first one I did was reds with gold, and then I did greens with gold, and I've still got some teal left, so from the last one, so I'm going to use that. Added some more colors, and this is the turquoise. So we're down 3 so far in this set. So the set, it comprises of this placemat, timber placemat, and a coaster. So the placemat is 40 centimetre round, I don't know what that is, which is 16 inches, and it's little matching coaster, which I've just stuck down. That's it there. I've just put green frog tape on the back just to keep it nice and clean. And yeah, I know at the beginning of the series I said that I'll use like a colour with black, and then I'll either have gold or silver or copper, but I'm really liking the gold. So I think at the moment my series is just going to be a colour with black and gold. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, turquoisey teal today with black to make it pop, and gold. And the gold I'm using is the rich gold. They're all Jo Sonjas paints. My pouring medium, as usual, I don't say it in every video, but you know, people keep asking. 3 parts untinted wall paint, 1 part Jo Sonjas gloss varnish, 1 part Minwax polycrylic. You can get the polycrylic on Amazon if you're in Australia. You can't get Minwax here. Cabot's decking, waterproof, not waterproof, water-based Cabot's decking clear varnishy thing. That works. It's pretty close. All right, and then that has been mixed. 2 parts pouring medium, 1 part of the Jo Sonjas paints. All right. The teal I made with 50-50 of phthalo blue and phthalo green. And then the black is just black, the gold is just gold. And then, oh, and the turquoise is just, it's called aqua. And then this one here is just aqua with some phthalo blue. So those are my colours. I'm just going to spin this out a little bit. I find I get a really good result when I just spread that out a little bit, and then I put my pillow, little puddle of pillow just in the middle. It seems to be working for me. It's taken a bit of practice. Today is the first day that I actually feel as if I'm getting the hang of this. I just did my green one before this, and it's so pretty. Actually, it's the blow, you know? It's all about the blow, about the blow, about the blow. It is, it's all about the blow. Now, I'm going to make sure you got no little bits in there. You don't have to cover the whole thing, and then I just put my little puddle in the middle because that's where I'm going to blow. And if I don't have that little pillow puddle in the middle, I tend to, you know, blow it too deep. So, okay, let's get started. I'm going to start with this sort of mid turquoise. I got a light turquoise, a mid turquoise, and a dark turquoise. So I'll get started with this one. So that's light and then dark, and we'll go with our black. I'm really liking the black in these, just gives it a pop. And then my aqua, let's take the lid off. There we go, there's my aqua. And then the teal can go on top of that. I think I'll just put a little drizzle of that, and then little drizzle of that, just so that I can get a few different shades going on. And then my gold, I did this with the gold last time. I drizzled the gold, and I just think that worked better than having a big blob of gold in the middle. So I've got some other colours coming through. Oh, that's a lot of paint. We don't need so much paint. Anyway, now I want quite a lot of this. This is 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part of the Amsterdam Titanium white. So quite a lot. It's a big puddle, so I need to like cover my puddle about halfway, so that when I blow, I'm getting a good coverage of the white. And I've got my little dude, which I love. Now I'm going to be really careful and gently and slow. Might have a little bit too much white on here by the looks of it. Now there I got too close. I think I had a little bit too much white on there. I was having trouble spreading it. Might have to do this one again. See over here? If you saw my green one before, you'll know what I'm talking about. See how I've blown too far here and I've lost my lacing. But we'll see what happens. And there as well. It is all about the blow, you guys. But I've got enough paint. I'll spin this, and if I don't like it, I'll just pour over the top, because I don't want to keep them if I'm not really happy with them. I just don't want to, because, you know, if you're going to go the trouble of doing it and then I might resin it and it's going to go on my dining room table, I want to be happy with them. I don't want to look at them every day when I'm having dinner and go, oh, I don't like that. I wish I had have re-poured it before I resined it. But as far as the colours go, yummy. All right, let's spin this. I don't mind having that extra white. I've actually been liking having a lot of white in them. We'll see what happens once I've spun it a couple of times. That's pretty. This not so much here. I'll just tilt it and see if I can maybe get some of that paint off that end. But I am liking the extra little bits of white I've been getting. I do think I can do better, so I don't know if I'll keep this one. I'm going to go the other way with the spin. One clockwise and then one anti-clockwise. Just to straighten things up, hey? When I'm doing my flip cut pours, I walk the canvas left, right to straighten things up, and then I don't do it with this. Okay, those colours are really pretty, but I'm just not loving it. Still need to get some of that off down there. See, the more I spin it, the more I open up the lacing and it gets bigger and bigger. Don't know that I'm getting any more paint off that. Go the other way. I seem to have a lot more power spinning it the other way. It just about lifts off and hovers around. Okay, let's stop it and see what's happened. Okay. Yep, that's pretty. I know I'm just being really critical of myself, aren't I? But I don't love it. So I'm going to go again and I'm going to try better. I'm going to put less white on and see if I can do better. Spread that a little bit. Little pillow. I think I'm going to go less pillow because there's a lot of paint underneath there still. We don't need that much pillow. Okay. And maybe a little bit less paint, maybe. Mid turquoise. I'm in the same order. Black. Aqua. Teal. I think I had a little bit too much black. Sorry, too much colour last time. I think the gold was all right. I had enough gold. Okay, now not so much white this time. I just had trouble blowing it. Actually, I'm running out of white in there. Let me get my other one. I write on here whether it's a 3 to 1, a 2 to 1, a 4 to 1. I keep coming back to the 3 to 1. All right, that'll be enough. Oh. Okay, now really, really gently. Okay, no, that was no good. I didn't have enough white. See how I haven't got over the edges? I'll spin it, I'll see what it looks like, but normally I like the white to go further out. So the first one was too much white, this one's not enough white. It's all coming back in. See how it's all coming back in? Just give it a minute to do its thing and then I'll spin it, but I really don't think that I'm going to have enough white to go. I like it to go over those, otherwise what's the point of having those if you're not having any cell activator over them to create lacing over there? You know what I mean? I'm a bit lopsided, aren't I? Yeah, I really don't like that. Look how these have all stretched out here. Don't know, the one I did this morning, the green one, I did it so well and I loved it. And now I can't do it again. It's always the way, isn't it? But look, you just have to persist. You will get there. Persist, persist. I'm just going to spin this, keep spinning it just to get the paint off so that I can pour over it. It's very flowery, isn't it? It's just all bam. But I'll keep spinning because I'm practicing anyway and I'm learning. Just means you're going to get 3 blooms in one video. I'll still have to do the little one. Have I got enough paint to do the little one? Some of you might actually like that. It's different, isn't it? I'll keep going. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I nearly tipped the whole thing over. Get back in the middle. Don't know my own strength. No, I can't spin as fast that way for some reason. Wish I had something to hang on to, like little sticks or something out from underneath. But they would just get covered in paint. I'm just trying to get that last little bit of white off the bottom there. Don't know that I can. I don't know if there's enough paint on here to do that. Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty. It's just not, it hasn't got much lacing. Okay, one more time. Okay, let's do this. Third time lucky. I think I'm going to go to my 2:1 CA. Let's add a little bit more paint to my pouring medium that I've already got. Actually, I won't put the middle in just yet. Bear with me, I'm just going to thicken up my cell activator. I'm just going to add an extra blob of white paint. Excuse me, that wasn't me, that was the paint. That was the paint. I'm running out of paint. Okay, I know you guys don't really want to look at a blank turntable there. I just put a little bit of my 3:1 in here, and then I just put a little blob of white in. Give it a really good stir. I don't know what that is, but it was just an extra glob. It should be fine. Leaves a tiny little mound. Okay. Now I need to make sure I'm leaving enough paint to do my coaster. So I can't use up all my paint. Okay. You guys aren't getting bored watching 3 blooms in one? I want to get it right. Haven't got much gold left. Just going to do that. And my white. Okay. Hopefully that's enough. Let's go again. Right again. Anyway, it's better. I don't know, just lost it. I've lost it, you guys. I can't do it anymore. No, that's okay. That's all right. Let's use my little dude in here. Still quite a lot of white, not being able to spread it, and it's a bit thicker this time too. I'm probably just going to tip that bit off anyway, and it'll just be this bit that stretches, because that's just, shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's go. bang, crash. Oh, there's a big blob of gold in the middle. Big blob of gold in the middle. See if I can get some of this to go down the other end. Just open up that middle section. It's just not working for me this time, you guys. I don't know why. Maybe one of my consistencies is out. Just doesn't, it's not doing what it normally does, so I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay, I'll keep spinning. I'm determined to get a good one though, like I am. And this is not a good one. I'm just going to scrape this. I don't know if it makes any difference starting afresh. Okay. Alright, start afresh. Now, concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. Just added a little bit more cell activator to my cup. Spin that out. Okay. I'm making such a mess. I've got, my gloves are so messy. Okay, now I need a bit more paint, don't I? What have I got? Where's my black? I do have some more in here. So I'll go to those. I can find them all. Yep, there's my teal. I haven't got much turquoise left. I'm not going to do the puddle. Let's put less paint on, hey? Let's just see. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. And aqua. Teal. Little drizzle of aqua. Come on, aqua. Oh, put your nozzle on, then I know what I'm doing. It's nearly empty. Little drizzle. Gold's nearly done too. Okay, back to the 3:1. Ish. I just added another little blob of the 3:1. Okay, now concentrate, Julie. This is ridiculous. You can do this. Better. Yes, got it. Slowly over the rest of it. Got it. slowly over the other one. Bit too much white still. Not too bad. It's getting there. Alright, that's better. See how my white has gone right over to the very edges? That's what I need. That is what I need. My gosh, 4 times. But look, I'm not one to quit. And I'm not one to do things by half. If I'm not happy, I'm not happy, and I'll just keep going. And hopefully it works. Sometimes it doesn't work, and I just do one failure after another. Just getting another cloth here. Oh, those colours. Now, I'm not worrying about the white. I actually like that, and my last few goes, successful goes, I've been doing like petals like that, and then I've got white in between. It's just the way that I'm blowing them out. I'm kind of leaving some white negative space in between, and I'm really liking that. A lot of it will go when I start to stretch it and spin it, but that's looking really, really good so far, you guys. Let's just hope I don't ruin it now. I'm just going to give it another minute just to all come back in a little bit. Oh my gosh, so happy that I've done it. I thought I'd lost my mojo there for a minute. How long's my video? The video actually stops at 40 minutes. Let me have a look. It stops at 40 minutes and then it starts again. Oh, we're up to 27. Surprise, surprise. Oh, it looks pretty from up there. I think this is going to be good, you guys. I think it's going to be worth my while and doing it 4 times. Okay, let's go. I should probably try and center it a bit. Oh, are we over already? Are we? Wow. Look, you guys, look. Oh, I did it, I did it. And now, what do you think of the white? Do you like the white in there? I do. I actually really like the white in there. It just makes the lacing kind of pop, doesn't it? You know, it might be a little bit too much, but I don't even know if I want to go again. See, the more you spin, the bigger your lacing gets. Maybe just a little one just to get off that there. Oh look, we're getting little guys in the middle. What happens if I blow on those? Don't really want to blow a lot on those. This I'm going to tip off anyway. Not really getting much under there. The paint's quite thin. But look, they're growing. They are growing. And where I blew on them, there's a few little ones coming up. But I just want to get a little bit more off that way. Oh, loving it though, you guys. See how these are growing now? It's almost a shame. I might have to leave it, you know, because what's going to happen to these if I start spinning them? They're going to lose their little roundness, aren't they? They're going to go elongated. Same with these ones. It's actually filled in that white now, so it doesn't bother me anymore. I really, really don't think that I should spin it again, because those are just going to go like that, and they're going to go elongated. And you know how I like my round cells? Wowzers. All right, I'm calling that done. Run my finger around. well, it was worthwhile doing 4 of them. So, but can you see the difference? Get away, fly. I mean, you've seen me do 4 of these now in these colours, and you can see my progression. You can see how some worked. Oh no, this one worked. It's got lots of lacing. The others, it did not work. It just did not work. Oh, I still have to do my little one. I was going to do all the take you down for a close-up and everything. No, I will. I'll take you down for a close-up. And then I'm going to do my little coaster. All right. Oh, I'm so relieved. You don't know how relieved I am. You know? It's all well and good people getting up here and showing you how to do stuff, but if it doesn't work, you know, it's embarrassing. She can't do it. No, we all have good days and bad days. Wow, look at it, you guys. It's so pretty. I think I'm really getting the hang of this now. Well, after 3 flops. It's all about the blow, as I've said before. It's all about the blow. You get that blow right. Lightly, lightly blow that white over the top of all your colours. And as soon as you start seeing the little cells pop up, stop. Don't blow anymore, because that's when you blow them all to pieces and you get those big streaks of colour and you lose your lacing. See, and you can see the gold there. It's kind of placed here and there and looking really organic and random because I did the zigzag of the gold. All right, now I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to clean this up, move it away, and I'll get the coaster out, and we'll be back for that one, okay? So I'll see you real soon. Hey folks, I'm back. Put the big sister down there on the floor in front of the window. Oh my gosh, that fly. If that fly flies into my painting, it's no longer going to be a fly. It's going to be a walk, I can tell you right now. Okay, let's do this little dude. Whoops. Now, I always put way too much paint on when I'm doing these little ones. I'm just so not used to doing tiny little ones. This is only 10 centimetres, like it's, I don't know, 3 inches, something like that. Not real big. Not as big as some. I wonder if that's enough. Alright, let's not do too much paint on these. A little bit of the turquoise, a little blob of black, whoops, a little blob of black, try and do equal amounts, and then my aqua, teal. So when you're doing little ones, you only want, you know, use your little bottle that's got a nozzle in it. Don't pour it out of a cup. And a little blob there. And then I'm just going to do a little, you open? No. Make sure I've got the crusty bit off the top. Little tiny squeeze. Just a little bit. Always wipe the nozzle straight away so that you're not having dry paint on that. And my 3-to-1. And I'm going to use my little dude, my fan blower, because his, you know, the other one's way too strong, obviously. Such a little tiny bit of paint. Here we go. Same thing, I want the white to blow over the top of those rings of colour on the ends there. I want it to go right over the top. As soon as you see your little cells pop up, that's when you stop. Otherwise you're just going to stretch them all out. And I don't think you'd be happy with the result. Okay, let's leave it like that. Hopefully some colours will come up underneath. That's a lot of paint. See, I'm right to the edges already. When you do a big one, when you've blown your white CA over, you're not right to the edges, are you? You know, you're like this far in, so it's so much harder to do a little guy. Right, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, that just looks grey. There's my gold gone. Oh look, it's pretty, but it's not a keeper. It ain't a keeper, sorry. I just can't see the gold in there. Right, let's put less paint on. You know, I said to you, it's so hard with these little ones. I always put too much paint on, and I thought I'd put less on that time, but still too much. Okay. Little tiny blobs, hey? Let's do little tiny blobs. Teensy weensy blobs. There's not much left in that one. Little tiny bit of that. A little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Okay, let's see if that'll be better. So far, so good. I'm not blowing right to the very edges, so that's so far so good. Whoa, I don't want to overstretch that. That'll do. I'll leave it like that. Let the paint come back in. At least I can see some gold there now. Just give that a minute. See what my camera's on. 38. I might actually stop it there because it gets to 40 minutes and then it stops. So if I stop it myself and then restart, we'll be fine. Okay, restarted it. I want to risk it cutting out and then not retaping, hey, after the morning I've been through. I want to lose my footage. At least it's a bit lighter, this one. You know, the other one was quite dark. I don't know if I like you or not. I like up here, I just don't like there. Look, it's such a little bit of paint. Let's go again. It's not like I'm wasting a whole heap of paint, is it? It's a few drops, really. do. Don't need much of that. It's going to all get spun off anyway. A little drop. I'll actually try and see if I can just do little drizzles with these guys. Just because they're so small, and get a little bit more interest happening if I drizzle maybe. Okay, I'll see how that goes. A little bit of white. Come on, little dude, let's do this. Those colours are looking pretty. The first one was too dark, the second one was too light. This one's kind of a mix in between. Hopefully that will work. I don't want to wait too long for them to grow, I just want to do it. Yes, 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 yes. Much happier with that one. Alright, I'm leaving it at that, calling that one, oh no, I look at that one and I look at the one on the floor, and this one's, it's got too much, oh, I don't know, it hasn't got enough turquoise in it. Oh look, I'm going to leave it. I think it's the best out of the ones I've done so far, so let's call him done. Maybe I can bring that turquoise down a little bit. Hasn't got much turquoise in it, that's all. Kind of all flung it off. Let's lift him up. Try not to fling him right off. See, he's stuck to the bottom with some tape. I need to get the tape off him. Ugh, there we go. He's okay. Look, you know, he's the best out of the few that I just did. Just want that little white blob to go off. Go, little white blob, go! It's not moving. That's all right. Let's leave him. Like, he's still pretty, isn't he? He's still pretty. He's got a little bit of gold. He's got a bit of white. Tiny hint of aqua up there. It's more on the edges, and then I mean, there's a lot of blue, but that's okay. If I feel like doing another one later on, I might just do that. Oh, I need to put him down. Hang on. I need a cup. Some of these upside down little plastic cups. Oh, there we go. Pop him on there. And you guys let me know what you think when I take you down for a close-up of the two, but I don't know. All right, let's go down and have a look. Go down there. See how much bluer he is? Still got, I mean, he's still got some turquoise in him, but not as much as the big one has. It's so hard when you're doing little ones. I'll practice with the little ones, but as long as I've got the same colors in there, you know, and they kind of match, I think it's okay. Still really pretty, got some pretty lacing. This one is gorgeous. I keep saying when I do these, I keep saying, oh, this is my new favorite. And I think this really is my new favorite. Oh my gosh. I've done enough blues and greens for a while. I might do some pinks next. Actually, no, I have done a pink and purple. Yeah, so this is the fourth one. I've done red, I've done green, I've done the reddy purples, and now I've done the turquoise. Yeah, so 4 down, 8 to go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if I can handle it if I'm going to do 8 of these. Another 8. It's exhausting. It's nerve-wracking. I'm trying my best, you guys. All right. Thanks for watching. I know it was a long one. Appreciate all your support. All right. I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.